What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and I'm gonna say it accurately today. And actually, it's actually possible that when I put this episode out, that hard mode has already come out officially. Like, it could be since it'll be the 12th in Korea, or in South Korea, I should say. They will potentially have already put it out. That's kind of what they did with the beta. They dropped it early for me, like my time zone, so it could actually already be out by the time that this comes out. And I might do a patch notes reading segment before this run begins, just so we can go over some stuff that we haven't potentially known already. Also, potential changes that they've made through like the beta feedback. It could be possible that omens are changed. The Dark Hero's HP could be nerfed a little bit because he does have an absurdly high HP at level 9 especially. Stuff could happen, you know? They're going to have learned a lot by doing this beta test. So we could be feeling a little bit of a different meta. And also, we'll be starting over in the Dark Mirror at that point. But here's the thing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously still record my daily run, but I might do a lot of runs off screen so we can get back up to 9 quickly. Unless, of course, they've changed a lot, and then we'll do it together. But you guys have already seen the level 0 to 9 grind on this channel. I don't think you need to see it again. Let's take an int. And we'll have to pair him up with someone nice. Pair him up with a pikeman. Or a little bone. Let's do a little bone. Oh, I keep doing that. I didn't mean to do that. No! It's not the end of the world, but no! And now I don't have the insignia. That stinks, man. Come on, dog. But yeah, we're going to be potentially in a different game. Regardless of what they change in the beta to the official release, we're going to have more levels, or maybe just one level. A lot of people seem to believe it's going to end at 10. I don't know why. I personally think it's going to go a lot higher, but that could just be me having a little bit of copium, you know? Because it's like, I've mastered, at this point, level 9 at least, you know? Like, a lot of us have. Like, it didn't take us very long to get acclimated to it. We kind of know what we're doing, though it's still really difficult. So, there's probably still stuff to be learned and whatnot, but, I would personally like it if the Dark Mirror is scaled much higher than what it currently is at. Also, this is beautiful platform cheese. Good lord. This is like the most beautiful... Okay. Almost got me. I gotta admit, you almost got me there, sir. I do have to give it up to you there. Alright, beautiful. That was a horrific first room, and we got through it mostly unscathed. You really honestly can't ask for much better than that. And Act 1, level 9, and that is sad to say, but it's true. That is how insanely difficult that this can be get at times. Also, I'm very scared that we have yet to see the Dark Elite of this room. I never like that. I really should start memorizing some of these Dark Elites in Act 1 so I know what to expect. Thankfully, it's not this guy again. Because this guy stinks. It doesn't appear to be anyone, which I guess I'm pretty happy about. Like, I mean, it's better than getting... well, I guess the problem with it is we're still going to find one or two more at least on the way out of here. So it's like, we're not out of the woods. This is good. I'll take this. I could have taken the... Oh, you know what? I should have taken a money room because we're going to be poor going into this shop. And that's not good. I didn't get the Carleon insignia like a dummy, so we're a little bit further behind than I'd like to be, but maybe it won't be so bad, you know? Also, I probably should take advantage of this shrine I broke and get the Dark Elite while I still have my damage percent. That would be smart, Haxa, if you would do that. And we did it, so good stuff. Though, took quite a bit there. God, Dark Elites are so obnoxious. Okay, we do have one more room, which is good. Though still my bad for not taking the right rooms. Also, a Gravedigger is completely worthless. One good thing I guess taking a skull room there did for me is it allows me to upgrade my int, which I definitely will do, even though I'm not committing to this guy yet. Something I've been telling people, and I stand by it, I think it's the right thing to do, is in Act 1, it doesn't matter if you're committing to a skull or not that you currently have. Back in the day, which, you know, like a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, I forget how long it's been since hard mode officially came into beta. But I would always tell people, don't commit resources to a skull you're not interested in actually committing to. But I don't think that's true anymore. with how difficult Act 1 is, you kind of have to take the dubs where you can get them. Take and damage increases when you can, so it is generally a good idea, in my opinion, nowadays to commit resources to a skull, no matter what. Do I want a clown? Probably not. We've already done a clown run, so not interested. What I am interested in is this 20 bone fragments. Holy crap, that's insane to get this early. And I will just take the insignia that I couldn't get before, and also have a look through this. What am I looking for, though? What do I want this run to be? I don't know. Could be a poison run. Plague Stone's interesting. We could always maybe build Masterpiece. Masterpiece could be a lot of fun, actually. Let's kind of, I don't know, set ourselves down an interesting path here. Take that. That gives me something to work towards. Poison, also Masterpiece. Maybe both. Sorry about that. I'm also going to drink some water. My voice was getting all dry. Alright, we're good. Alright, Mage with the Warrior Spirit. Mage on her own is actually a pretty good first adventurer to get here. She's not so bad. I don't think we're going to struggle at all against her. Even with the Warrior Spirit kind of being annoying every once in a while. I'm just glad it's not the HP increase. I honestly prefer him just throwing boulders at me. That's a lot easier to deal with. See if we can't knock her out the sky here. Good stuff. Alright, we're kind of owning her. Get her with the int. Ow! Okay, I didn't mean to taunt you there. My bad. I learned my lesson. But I did mean to smack him upside the head. Alright, sir. No HP. Wow, how very rude. Warrior could be decent. But I'm kind of feeling the int here. What I'll do here is I'll upgrade it once and not commit any further, because I'm not like I said, I'm not already committing to this int. It's too early for me to decide that this is the skull I want to use. But having the rare int's going to help us quite a bit. Rare int's a pretty decent upgrade. Like, its swap becomes a lot better. And you know me, I'm a swap Chad. You should be as well. I'm just saying. You know. Always got, that's my my first instance of trying to recruit you guys into the chop. I don't know why I said chop. The swap cult. Maybe it's because it kind of has the same phonetics. I don't know. Also, oh my god, I'm about to die. How did I take so much damage so quickly? I'm actually very confused. Okay, we got a lot of it back at least. That's good. Kill this guy real quick. At least I hope. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. And there's probably a Dark Elite down here somewhere, which is scary, but we can deal with them. Or not, actually. Alright, fairly lucky, although it just means we'll have to fight them later. Like, you know, we're still going to find a Dark Elite somewhere, probably. I think that's how it works. I think you generally get the same amount of Dark Elites in an act, unless you get, like, a... according to a commenter of mine, and they're right. Like, I don't know why I'm saying according to them. Excuse me real quick. Okay. Hopefully my voice is no longer going to be obnoxious. I do not know what happened. I guess I've just been, I've had a dry throat all day and I haven't drank enough water. Something I should do, obviously, since, you know, this is what I do now. I should always make sure my voice is, absolutely at the best, it can be whenever I'm about to start a video. Alright, these light mages are not too bad, although obviously with the int he can't do too much, but he can smack them. Like, he can punch them in the air, and that helps. Is there... I don't remember there being a Dark Elite in this room, though obviously my memory isn't perfect. Did we dodge? Are we only going to get 5? Because that would kind of stink, I'm not going to lie. I at least want 6 Dark Hearts, or whatever they're called, on the way out of this Act 1. Actually, I think I might take this rider. I'm a little... I don't know. We are a little low. Also, more than likely, I'm not committing to the Little Bone, so I'll probably just swap out Little Bone there. But I kind of want to redeem myself on a rider. Or at least do some more testing with him. That's Masterpiece. Do I take that? Or do I... Well, for one, I'm going to heal. I mean, I probably should go to the legendary, right? No matter what. Even though it's only a rare anyway, so I guess I will. Okay, hang on. Hang on. That's interesting. We could do something cool there. now I'm kind of starting to get some different vibes. You know, the run was sending me in one direction, but now I feel like the run is pushing me elsewhere all of a sudden. You know, just a hunch. I mean, I've been wanting to do a freeze run, and this is pretty much the perfect time to do it. All we need is better skulls, but that's not hard to do. It's not like you need the frost skull, but obviously he would be ideal. He is the freeze guy. Glacier Breaker is an incredible pickup, though. I actually have a lot of high hopes for Glacier Breaker in hard mode. I think it's going to be very OP. That is not an omen I'm willing to take. However, I will take the Carleon, not insignia. Do we have that, though? Did I buy that? I did buy that. Good. So now we're going to be making even more money. Honestly, can't ask for much more than that. But yeah, I have high hopes for Glacier Breaker and freeze in general in hard mode. I think it's has very high potential. And I know I think I've done a freeze build, but it wasn't very good, or that could have been off screen, but it also didn't have Glacier Breaker. And honestly, Glacier Breaker is what makes freeze as good as it is. So without Glacier Breaker, freeze is significantly worse. Also, I'd like to try the freeze curse if we could get so lucky. And we are kind of getting a little low here. We're at the danger zone. I don't like this. Not gonna lie. So I gotta be careful on the way out here. That is nasty. Oh, that's so nasty. Okay, HP. Oh, I thought he was about to do the other thing. I'll give him room to do that. He's not doing it. Okay, if you're not going to do it, I'm just going to do this. Okay, now he's doing it. How rude. No, he's not, actually. Okay. He never did the thing. Maybe it's like a proximity thing, and if you're close to an enemy, or if you're close to him, he does it. I never noticed it, though. I never noticed that like he only does that one move if you're close to him or something. But I'm glad he didn't, because I was very afraid of it. Thankfully, we got a heal shrine on the way out, but I'm very scared of this Yggdrasil all of a sudden. I'd like to not lose this run, so let's try and play it a little safe. Certainly no bike skill against this Yiggy, except for very safe moments. Lots of swapping, too. The flame boots are going to be useful. So yeah. I was literally about to do, let's see how this goes against Yiggy. That's how you know we're hurting here. So let's try not to lose this life at the minimum. Or the maximum. I would have to give up my Skul career if I actually lost the whole run to Yiggy. I don't think I've ever had that happen. At least since, you know, like my first few days in Skul. Like, even new players don't take very long to beat Yiggy, you know? He's just not... He's a very tough boss now, I give him that. But I still don't think he's enough to end my career, you know? Thankfully, we actually don't have Rare Rider yet. Rare Rider could actually hurt me here with the flame boots, because it has that weird momentum thing that it does, which is genuinely takes like an ability that's like actually not half bad and makes it a little more cumbersome than it needs to be, which is why I have my reservations about the flame boots. But I'll try and make them work on this build. Why not? Okay, we are going a little magic based on this run, but also I'm not even really committing to the rider, to be honest. So I don't know why I'm acting like I'm going to keep the rider. Now that we have this freeze build, more than likely I'm going to swap off of him eventually. Anyway, this is really scary. I think we can pretty much only take 2 of the orbs in his ultimate, which is not good. That's not what you want to be at. Also, we're not able to do a ton of damage to this Yggdrasil currently. I'll try to make the best of this bike skill here. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh, okay, the thorns. I remembered. Oh my god, why am I so afraid of this Yiggy? Oh, he's doing his ultimate. I don't like that. I'd like to swap out to it. Like, have the option to swap out to it if it gets too spicy. That went well, though. About as well as you could expect. We didn't take damage, so it's like, what more could you want? All of a sudden, my throw at the start of this run, where I okay, that was really bad. The throw where I accidentally picked up the abandoned wedding ring is like all of a sudden not a throw, and it was actually like just a Giga Brain move. I like just kind of saw into the future. and knew I would get the Glacier Breaker, you know, like it was all planned, and I was actually faking it the whole time when I was like, no, I can't believe I just did that. You know, that was all an act for the content. Oh, okay, come on. Oh my god, bro, we can't catch a break in these early games anymore. I've literally lost my life in the early game in like the last 3 runs. Good, that was going so well too. It's my fault for riding the bike. I knew it was a bad idea. Okay, well, now we're in trouble, which is not good, but I'll do my best to make the most of it. I'd like to see what that Quint is, if I'm being honest. It looks like a Sphinx, though. I think it is a Sphinx. So I'll just take this, probably. Yeah, I'll do that. And also, since that just happened to me, probably Super Baby. I'm not going to lie. I'm going a little meta now because of losing my life there. Yeah, none of these are worth my investment. So we'll just Super Baby it up and hope for the best. And I'm not committing to this rider or this int, so we're just gonna move along. Though maybe I should commit to the rider a bit, but if we're gonna die, we're gonna die. That's how I'm viewing this. I really want this run to work, though. I mean, getting the Glacier Breaker is such a treat. I don't want to throw away that opportunity, but already the run is not being kind to me, so... God, Act 1 is just so insane, bro. Let's see if we can't deal with these guys on the bike. The very reckless bike. Which I'm just... Like, I'm still not sold on Rider's worth in hard mode, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I'm kind of coming back around a bit to a little more offensive strategies instead of just hyper defense. Rider in particular is a pretty hard sell in rooms. Rooms are just on another level of difficulty, and you have to respect them, and if you don't, you will die. You even have to apparently respect Yiggy these days, which we just found out the hard way. Alright, Frost Skull, please. You will send this run into the stratosphere if you just show up, buddy. You know, I don't ask for a lot from you. Just occasionally showing up when you're needed. The bike skill, bro. I really just don't know how to feel about it. Also, regeneration. Dark Elite, not a fan. Wish we found another one, but I guess we're dealing with the hand we were dealt. None of these skulls are particularly good at dealing with this. At least it's not a hard Dark Elite, you know? At least it's just a maid. I guess that's the bright side here. Could have been a lot worse. Also, thank you, freaking Glacier Breaker. Oh, no! Okay, I have to chase that because, they will start regenerating, and we don't want that. This is dangerous. I don't like this. Oh, Glacier Breaker! Doing some cool stuff. Okay, we cannot let her regenerate, or else we'll never kill her. Thank you for running across the spikes, by the way. That was really cool. Thank you again for running across the spikes. Look how long this is taking. We need some damage. We need it now. We literally just played this. I will leave it on the ground for that reason, but that would be better than, I think, what we currently have with this rider. Very uncertain about this rider here. Could take this, but is it even good on a Glacier Breaker run? Not really. This, however, is probably worth taking. Even though it's arson, it's mutant, and mutant's quite good. Get rid of this. We don't need that anymore, and we can sell that for a decent amount of money too, so really can't go wrong. Oh, ice skill is pretty bad. I got excited for like a microsecond, but then realized like it's ice skill spalders, which are not useful for me. All of a sudden regretting passing up on the Thieves Blacksteel daggers, because now this is a thing, but I guess it's fine. If I refresh, I will have to sell something to buy something, but that's fine. Okay, good refresh. Look at this. But now we need a skull that can interact well with Soar. We'll get rid of this for... Even though we're going to lose money game, like the 90 gold a room. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. What would I have sold otherwise, though, I guess is the question. The answer is I probably would have not wanted to sell any of that. So I guess it wasn't a horrible mistake, but it was still a mistake. Kind of want this too. We do have Super Baby. We could sell... Nah, because I'm going to want Antique too. We could always sell this. Is it worth 10? It's going to be like 14 or 16 max HP. It's probably worth it. Sure. I think that shop was a little awkward, but it's fine. We got the stuff we wanted, so I guess we can't complain too much. Okay. A disaster is not a fun guy to come across in our current form, but that's fine. I'll make the most of it. Gotta stop taking damage. Which means the bike skill is probably not my play. And I did it anyway, because I'm just so used to it being good. Like it hasn't fully sunken in yet that it might not be good anymore. Used to be like the single best button push in all of Skul. Now it's a bit on the, it's a bit questionable if it's still worth doing. Oh my god, Jesus. These guys are a nightmare, huh? Like just these two together in this one spot is like very annoying to deal with a lot of the time. Get rid of that guy. I have a potential build if I can find the right skull. It's something I discovered near the end of my normal runs, you know, like in 1.6. That I got very excited when I discovered that this was a thing, but I never got a chance to play it in normal mode. We could always try it in hard mode, so if I find the right skull, we could be in for a treat on this build. Very interesting and cool run. Just have to get lucky. Didn't even mention the ogre there. Just because it's not very exciting. He doesn't ever seem to give you anything super good. Like, at least I've never gotten anything super interesting from him. He's like a free version of that other NPC you can find. Kind of like the fox is a free version of the remaining one. See? I mean, I'll take it. It gives me mutant, which is good, but like, it's not quite what we were looking for. Also, I could take this. It would give me lots of max HP. I could also take this. I think I'll take this though. Because it have more synergy going on this build with that than the Warriors Pauldrons. So the Warriors Pauldrons were certainly a pick worth considering. Let's maybe let that guy pop off. Yeah, let him pop off because he's not going to be able to stop me. Swap there. Let's do some jump action. Get that soar, get those soar boots going. Oh my god, he's healing. No! Oh, it's you! That's why he's healing. Get out of here. I could not figure out, because I didn't think Immortal healed. I thought it just, like, gave them max HP or something. I actually don't know what Immortal does, but healing was not something I thought it did, because there's already a Regenerator. That would make no sense. Okay, good. That was obnoxious. I'm very nervous about this Adventurer fight, because, like, all of our rooms are, like, very cumbersome, and that is not gonna bode well for the potential Adventurer fight. It could go very poorly for me. Basically, swap like no tomorrow and hope for the best. Like, just kind of hope and pray. But anything could happen. We could lose this run here. If we did lose this run here, you would never see it. So that would, I guess, be fine. It would mean I wasted the first 30 minutes here, but that's, you know, it's happened before. Oh, we're not at the Adventurer yet? What the? Come on, bro. If I see a halfling, I might just free that halfling. I'm not even joking. I do want this run to work out. Also, I was hoping that guy would have gotten hit by a fireball on the way down or something, but nah. I had to run back all the way down to the bottom of the level because he just had to fall. Why can't they implement fall damage for, like, only the enemies? You know? Like, give us that advantage. Let them fall great heights and die. You know, that's the kind of change I want to see in my Skul. Also, that is the halfling. I have to really genuinely consider if this is the right move, because, like, Act 4 is just no longer as, like, horrible as it used to be. Like, there is genuine worth in freeing her early, because, like, the part in the run where I'm struggling the most is now, and, you know, like, Act 3. So, I don't know. I'm probably gonna free her, I'm not gonna lie. Can I please do some Some freeze action in the air. Apparently not. Let's see if we can't kill this guy. All right, Halfling, you got to do something for me here, okay? Pull through. Ooh, hey, my dear friend. Also, instant activation of the World Tree Seed. Honestly, that was clutch. That was clutch. I got to give it to her. That helped. Helped quite a bit. Also, not too bad of a selection here, honestly. I feel decent about my odds. Like, this could have gone much worse. Could have been the ninja, who I actually... I still think the Act 4 ninja is stupidly easy, but something I've kind of been noticing is the ninja in group fights is very, very annoying. And also, I kind of have maybe a potential hot take here. But this is something I would say about the Act 4 adventurers back in the day. But I think now that the Act 3 adventurers might be one of the, if not the hardest fights in all of Skul. It's where I lose a lot of my lives. Also, Act 2 adventurers aren't a walk in the park either. I think Act 4 adventurers, since they didn't scale the difficulty of it in hard mode, have gotten a lot less bad. You know, back in the day, they were certainly the, in my opinion, the hardest fight in all of Skul, because the bosses... Also, how did she ult, bro? Oh, no. Come on, bro. Please. Why? Why did she do that? All right, well, now the fight's gonna drag on even further, which is not the end of the world. Like, we're fine. Like, as you can see, we're not struggling here. They're easy enough to dodge together. These two, not half bad. Like I said it when we started the fight. The warrior spirit's probably the worst part about this. Also, the cleric ulting, obviously not ideal, but we're pulling through. Yeah, this is going quite well. We're definitely making it out of this. Probably didn't need to free the halfling there then, but also she did allow me to get my world tree seed up, so I guess it wasn't a bad decision, though. It's probably would have been better to save her for Act 3, but I was very scared. Also, we're probably going to see ult number 2 here from the... yep, there it is. Not something you see too often. The adventurers can ult more than once if your fight takes too long, and our fight is certainly taking too long. So, yep. There it is. The second ult. Yay. If it wasn't for that that successful ult from the cleric, we probably would have been out of here a lot sooner. Okay, I'll take those this time for free. Right? Get rid of this. Do I want that? Okay, lots of HP. Do I want this? We do have mana cycle. It certainly makes it more worth it. But also, our abilities currently aren't the main focus. I could get rid of this for the Priestess's Veil. I kind of was thinking maybe some relic action wouldn't be too bad. What are our skulls here? Still nothing I'm super interested in. What's my damage? 230, 200? We're looking for a magic skull, and we're just not finding it. The Flame Dragon's good. I'll take the Flame Dragon. Since I didn't get a skull there, I think I'll take this. Do I? I am not committing. Well, I feel like I have to. All right, I'll commit some shards into this. Because if I don't, we're going to really struggle with the Lyiana sisters. And we're already going to struggle with the Lyiana sisters unless something crazy happens. Something very OP needs to happen to this run on the way to the Lyiana sisters, or we're going to have a not an easy time here. It's not going to be fun. Thank you, Flame Dragon, for dealing with that guy who otherwise would have been horrible to deal with. Like, that guy is in a very terrible spot. Not a fan. Okay, I don't like this guy either. Let's swap. I don't want to let the full duration of the bike skill run out. It's too risky, man. Like, I stand by it. It's just too risky. You have to have more control over it. Of course, on this run of all the runs we see that. I could take a Heart of the Ascetic. I'm actually genuinely interested in this item's usefulness. It could send me down a Piety route. Actually, you know what? Maybe we could even do a Relic run. Though that's spreading my strategies too thin. How do I fit this? We need damage percent. I need to stay focused. Not physical damage percent. Jeez. This is not good. I think I can maybe take this instead of this. It'll help me in the short term. Although none of that was ideal. Like, I had that relic run in my mind for a moment, and that I'm genuinely interested in testing the Heart of the Ascetic, but I need a better guinea pig run for it. And this is not a guinea pig run. This run is struggling. Like, we need to stay focused and alert of what this run needs. Also, nasty brawler. Always got to point out when the brawler tries to sneak one in on you. It's the worst part about it. Like, pretty much when the elite spawns and the brawler activates, that's like generally when I get hit with brawler, and it's so bad to get hit with brawler. Like, genuinely awful. It deals so much damage. Alright, Flame Dragon already pretty much dealt with these bozos. Thank you, Flame Dragon. Deal with them with the Flame Boots. Oh my god, bro. Give me something, bro. Please. Okay, beautiful. That's precisely who I was looking for. We can swap out the int here. Gargoyle is going to be excellent with this and this in particular. Now we got some freeze going. Do I want this? I actually just want to look for Sub-Zero 4, and there it is. Beautiful. What's the inscriptions on this? Heritage. We already have Heritage here. Do we have Mutant? We don't. I can get rid of this, but it's damage percent. I could get rid of this, but it's going to be useful in the short term. Let's just stay the course here. Get the absolute 0. We can leave that there. We can actually take this even. And it's Wisdom, which is quite good. Get rid of... I kind of want to get rid of this, I'm not going to lie. Though maybe it'll be good in the long term. I could get rid of this. Because we have Antique now without it. I think that's what I'll do. And it's looking like I'm going to have to sell both of these to buy the food. Yes, and I'll do that. So not super ideal. We're still kind of low on our damage percent, but we're getting somewhere now. Like, things are starting to look a little up. The run's not in super dire straits as of literally this moment, but anything could happen on the way to the Lyiana sisters. But now I don't think our Lyiana sisters is going to be as nightmarishly long and horrible as it was going to be previously until this point. Okay, I should have paid attention to what that was. Tornado. Thankfully, it didn't do a ton of damage. Unlike Brawler, Tornado doesn't destroy you on impact, so thanks for that, devs. You're looking out for us a little bit here still. You're not fully against us in Skul, but just mostly against us. You want us to die, but like not that unfairly. We don't need 3 nightmarish dark elite types. I am not looking forward to Act 3. I am not gonna lie. It's gonna be really rough. We could take this. It does work, just not super well. We'd have to figure out something to get rid of. Maybe this. Because, like, I'm not committed to the rider either. So, this is probably very quickly going to lose its usability, but it's going to be better for me now. This in the long term will be better. Is there a middle ground here? Maybe the magic staff. It's only 30%. And we'll have bone now, which could be useful. So, sure. I convinced myself. Though I will say this gargoyle ability is not ideal for what the strategy I'm trying to employ here. Like, we're not going to be using our abilities enough on this gargoyle. If it was Petrify, the Bone of Mana would be excellent, but it's sadly not. It's going to be good on our Flame Boots. Alright, let's get that over with. Please and thank you. Mana Bone and the bike skill actually seems pretty good together. Seems like a nice little synergy there. We have so many item slots dedicated to freeze. I could even maybe stand to buy a Sub-Zero and maybe get rid of the heart or Nias's heart. It's worth considering. So many item slots being dedicated to this means we just have less damage scaling. That's like the dilemma with status builds generally. Though it's become a lot easier with dark abilities. But like we had to buy the early super baby so we don't instantly die. So we're a little preoccupied with our dark abilities as of now. Is that Lyiana? I was not paying enough attention. All right, deal with those bozos. It is. All right. Good enough for me. I'm happy that they're here. I'm really ready to get out of Act 2 and move on to Act 3. If this one's going to die, I want it to die early so I can start over before 7 o'clock. Ugh, please. All right. I'm ready. Bring them on. So, like, it's not as dire as it was leaving the adventurers. We actually have some damage now. So they should hopefully not be too bad, but, you know, not gonna make assumptions. Just kind of play it a little safe there. Hopefully they come down so I can Flame Dragon them. I'd like to Flame Dragon both of them if they'd let me, but they don't appear to be cooperating. They are not. Thank you, Lyiana sisters. Alright, well, we'll Flame Dragon the one. Screw it, right? Also, we have very reckless skills on both of these skulls. I-Beam is extremely reckless. Obviously, the bike skill is very reckless as well. I'd really like Petrify if I could get it, but the game is not cooperating. I have to just respect them. Be very aware of their movements at all times. Flame Dragon would be ideal here if I could just get them to come down at the right time. They are not cooperating, so I guess we'll have to, once again, Flame Dragon one of them. Alright. Fine. Fine by me. I'm not going to complain. But it would be nice if they would just throw me a bone. Also, we're only dealing damage to the one Lyiana currently. I don't like that. I'd really like to be dealing with both of them pretty simultaneously. I feel like that's the best way to deal with the Lyiana sisters. Okay, maybe we'll get the third one. Or okay, they are still not cooperating. Also, she's going to now do that. Freeze kind of screwed me up a bit there. All right, here we go. Though, not super ideal, but... Okay, so we barely dealt damage to the other Lyiana. Not what I wanted to see, but we'll make the best of it. It's not like this Lyiana sister is that scary, you know? She's fine for the most part. I'm not super scared of Phase 2 Lyiana. It's just nice to have an easier time overall. Okay. I even flubbed that and I still managed to not take damage, so we're kind of fine. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Let's get that out. Didn't mean to face the wrong way there, but we'll be fine. So Rider so far it feels okay, though Act 3 is where my Rider runs. I think both of them. The ones I've done on the channel so far, I think they both fell apart in Act 3. So obviously that's where the danger truly begins for as reckless as the bike ability can be, you know? That's where it really takes off and becomes kinda unsustainable. This is very slow going, which is fine by me as long as we get through it with a lot of HP for Act 3. That's more than I can ask for. All right. We'll get her here with the bike ability. Swap out the Gargoyle at the last second. That's that's actually a decent combo. Maybe I could even commit to this Rider at this point if I'm going to commit to the Gargoyle, which I am. It's too good with the frozen boots or whatever. The iron boots of bitter cold? Iron shoes of bitter cold. Close enough, right? You can't get me too hard on saying boots instead of shoes. Like that's close enough. Hopefully. Not that people would even really complain one way or the other. Get that. This Flame Dragon, sadly, not doing enough. It's going to have to go eventually. I wonder if it's too late for me to get a Yeti. Or a Nias Quint. That would be pretty nice. Any more ways to apply freeze with Glacier Breaker is just beautiful. Also, that Lyiana went exceptional for how slow the fight was. We honestly couldn't have asked for more. What is that spirit? Ooh, Water Spirit Undyne, which I don't think we've read them yet on Like we're kind of getting all the Rusted Molcon lore. What would I replace here for that? Probably this. The good thing about this is, like the extra magic damage is nice, but we already do have Glacier Breaker, so it's not as important, you know? But this is only every 25 seconds, actually, so maybe it's not even worth it. In that case, do we just break, or probably break a legendary then? None of this other stuff is super useful. I'll just break a legendary. No Quints, which is very unfortunate. I much would have rather have picked up a nice Quint there. But it's fine. Oh my god, I'm so sorry I made that noise. Excuse me. I did not mean to do that. I'm probably gonna cut that out. Let me make a note. Cut out nasty ass noise, dog. Lyiana, chest room. There we go. All right. Let's see if we can't find the frozen thing. Oh yeah, paranoia is so bad. Never gonna take that. You'll never see me do it. It's the biggest throw of all time. We do not want this. That's about as bad as it could get. I'd like some attack speed, but we don't have the crit to make this work. Also, the noise it makes is awful. I could also always take a more, like, defensive route here with, like, a hard shell if I'm really scared. But I did say that I'm feeling a little better about this run. I kind of want this. What are my inscriptions? Bro, I did not mean to do that. I guess I'm just gonna fiddle around in your domain for a bit there, buddy. I want to look at my inscriptions. 2, 2, 2, or we get 25, 50, 75, 125, which is pretty good. And I need stats for Act 3, so I think I actually will take a Collection Desire here. And from here, we'll try and make some something interesting happen. Not that. That's a terrible one. Could also always take Mercury Heart. Just for temporary, potentially, because like I'm scared of Act 3. That could be quite good. It'd also be quite good with Ryder's bike skill. This is good with Glacier Breaker in particular. But I do Go-Getter like every run. But I guess the whole point is breaking the run with Glacier Breaker, so maybe I do take Go-Getter. I don't really have anything else here I'm super interested in. Except for Mercury Heart. I'll take this and take this. And probably end up selling Mercury Heart later. But for now, this is probably going to help my rider not die. And I'm definitely committing to this Gargoyle. Not the rider just yet. And we don't even have enough to take it to Legendary anyway. Freeze rider sounds very odd. I don't know. Oh, we got Petrify. Beautiful. Didn't mean to do that. Let's do this. I'd rather have my Petrify on my 1 key, because that's where I'm used to it being. Item or money? We have plenty of money, so let's take an item room. Though I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm not really looking for an omen. We'll see. I could find something interesting that inspires me. Also, we could maybe get a better freeze item, though. What do we even lack in terms of the Sub-Zero department? Wait, hang on. What? How did that get in here? Game? Where was this even spawning at? That's cheating. I'm gonna be real. Cheating. Because I didn't even have the chance to react to that. He just spawned in, apparently. Let's get as far away from that fool as we can. Also, we took so much damage there. That's Undyne again. This is fine. Actually, this is quite good. I need Rapidity, so let's see if we can't fit this. Could always get rid of this. It's giving me Heritage, but I don't quite need it. I like the max HP, though. This is... I'll get rid of the World Tree Seed. It's not such... what about my... oh, no. We pretty much get the exact same stats that we had before. Like, we did... I don't think we lost much, or if anything, for that matter, from Collection Desire, so... I'm fine with that, ultimately. A little bad, but we'll be fine. I wonder if he can deflect the bike. Did he just do that? I'm pretty sure that is exactly what he just did. Oh, he died? Oh, wow. I was not ready for him to die there. I'm actually quite glad he did. I was very scared of taking a lot of damage there. Also, we're at the shop, which I'm also very grateful for. The sooner I can heal off that damage I took, the happier I will be. I'm very scared of Act 3. I'd like to be very healthy for the adventurers, especially. Mummy! That's who I was looking for earlier. I was saying we have an interesting thing we can do. I'll take a mummy here instead of the rider. But we have to scale this up to legendary now. But this is precisely who I was looking for. You can do some interesting things with Mummy and Glacier Breaker. Wait, that's the second time I didn't actually look at this. Fairy Tale and Execute, I'll pass. Also, I will Quint juggle here. Frankly, I might also take a Skull instead of buying an item. I don't even know what we want in terms of our items. This run's already kind of like killing it. Oh, you know what I could do? I could buy Wisdom 4. Where is it? There. There we go. Now we have some damage. We can even use our Mummy Ball. Like, we can use the Magic Mummy portion of this run. Not what I'm trying to build here, but like, it'll be strong at the minimum. And that's helpful. Oh yeah, we just boned it up there. Wasn't even trying to, but it happened. It's all good though. Also, I just realized that my mummy's also going to be quite good with oh my god, I forgot that was over there. My mummy's going to be quite good with freaking a Bone of Swiftness, but we also probably should get rid of the Bone of Swiftness after a bit because we don't have a Speed Skull anymore, so it's not nearly as good as it was. Not horrible, just not nearly as good as it was. He's deflecting. My man knows how to deflect the after image projectiles. Gotta say, that's kind of impressive. I kind of always saw them as like ethereal. Do I want this? I could take it over this. In fact, I will. I need the money, actually. I think we're kind of hurting here for some money. Also, lag much? I feel like this is this thing that happens to me all the time when I pick up this item in particular, and I do not know why. We did just lose some stat scaling, actually. No. We lost heritage. 25%. I think I'll stick with this then. I'd like to keep my stats for the adventurers. I'm very scared of them. Like I said, I think they might be the hardest fight in the game. I'm kind of slowly but surely getting there. Also, I do not like the Dark Elite here. I'm not gonna even front for a moment. Although we appear to be doing fine in our damage now, which is really nice. Oh, I keep forgetting I don't have the rider anymore. Mummy swap is terrible. It's one of the worst swaps in the game. It pretty much does nothing, so you don't get a lot out of it. Take a Skull room here. Please be an easy room so I can go to the adventurers feeling fairly decent here. Get this guy with that. Honestly, I quite have come to respect the whip guys. They're very scary. Like, there's the obvious enemies that are obviously scary, like the mech golem. But the whip guys are kind of like low key, but they are pretty freaking nasty. Let those guys blow up there. The more HP I have moving into this adventure, which I hope is next, but it might not be. The game has been very unkind. Oh my god, how many whip guys do you need in one room, bro? Okay, let's get the heck out of this pit of crystals. I didn't even pay attention to this if this is the last room. I might be kind of screwing myself a bit here. The sooner I can get out of here, the better. Okay, it is. But we do not have a lot of HP. What is this? Okay, that's... Liquid nitrogen flask. Quite interesting. I'm very committed to this mummy, I think. Call me crazy. I want to try this run. I really want to try it. This is a very nasty set of adventurers. But really, there honestly is no good set of adventurers. At least we don't have the ninja. That's all I can really say. Still not ideal. Though, like I said, there really is no ideal adventure setup in this that I've come to find. Oh, we are on the low, kind of destroying her. Maybe we should hyper-focus one of them and just force them out of the match. Ideally, it'll be the priest. Oh my god, please. I mean, that's what she does. Why am I like so upset? That's what the archer does. She uses pot shots at you from across the map. Same with the rookie though. That's kind of what he does too. Oh, we're almost out. Just let me out of this fight. We still gotta deal with the rookie. Oh my god. Don't let him ult. We're so close. Sorry, I'm very concentrated here. Oh my god, I thought I died. Okay. Oh, please heal me. Please heal me. Oh my god, you're a lifesaver. Thank you. Oh, let's go. Oh my god. Okay, all right, all right. All of a sudden, we kind of got something here. I definitely need to get a reliable source of healing. Let's get rid of this. All right. That's great. Also, oh my god, really? I mean, I have a choice here. This is also good. This gives me relic, though. On the low? That's quite nice with it. It's even damage scaling, too. I think I have to get rid of this, though. We did lose some damage scaling there. But we'll get it back, I think. Overall, that was definitely worth it. For sure. And I'll even scale one into this. And upgrade my gargoyle. Since we can't even get the mummy to legendary, I'll just do this. Because it's a nice boost in power. Probably for the best. Okay. We're kind of doing all right now. I'm not gonna lie. That was like the hurdle. Though obviously Chimera is no pushover either. We have to get past her. But I'm feeling a lot better about my odds all of a sudden, thanks to that priest legendary, who we haven't even played on a recording yet. Like, we haven't gotten that together. I've gotten it off screen. Oh no, I've seen it on screen. I just didn't use it. That's where we got that glitched aura that I couldn't figure out what it was. But it turns out it was just this, and I got to keep it forever. For some reason, it was glitched, I guess. Pretty lucky. Not intended though. All right, so there's one item that we're kind of looking for now. Because we could even like make this priest legendary like a big part of this run. If we can find a certain item, like you can scale with the priest legendary. Also, that is very unfortunate. I was trying to get up there, but I just couldn't. See if we can't kill it with flame dragon. Also, I could take Sin here and get a magic flame dragon. That'd be quite nice. How did we not hit this at all? Am I gonna die here to this stupid golem? No. Okay. But I need to respect it and stay away. Do this. Our strategies are getting spread a little thin here. But I think it's fine. Also, that is quite nice. Alright, what Sin item do we get? That'll determine if I pick up Sin here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm definitely taking that. Whoo! Okay. How do I fit this, though? I like to keep my wisdom 4. I don't think I can, though. My strategies are getting... Maybe we get rid of... Nah, because here's the thing. Glacier Breaker and Sub-Zero 4 are very important together. This is getting rough. My strategies are really starting to spread very far out here. If we're going to pick up Sin, I need to figure out a way to make the Sin work for me. Like, I need to find some nice physical items that that I normally wouldn't be able to take, that I can now. The right call might be to get rid of Freeze 4. I can always buy it, actually. Let's just do that. Yeah, I was literally saying that earlier, even. That it might be the right call. Also, like, really, honestly, the Flame Dragon magic attacker is enough for me to enjoy this Sin. But I do want to really, really invest in this Sin here. And make it truly, truly work for me. Sounds like a very fun thing to do. Oh, you know what? It's going to be really good with my mummy, actually. Like, really good with my mummy. Okay, you know what? Maybe this is a real Sin run, you know? A Sin run where we couldn't have done it otherwise. Like, we couldn't have made it work without the Sin. So maybe this is an example of something like that, which I haven't found yet. Or even, like, conceptualized. We did a Sin run already on recording, but it was a run where I could have done the same thing with mixed damage. Maybe this is a run where that's not the case. We'll see. Definitely heal here. Bone Pouch, probably, sure. We'll also buy Sub-Zero. Or Absolute Zero. Why do I always call it that? I don't know why. In that case, since I don't have a lot of money left, I'll just juggle a Quint and get max HP. Alright, guys. This run is... You know, it's been in dire straits multiple times. The Act 3 adventures were even very scary, but we got through it. And we're alive, and we're cruising. We now have a lot going for us. And the run just feels good. Like, I feel very confident all of a sudden. Though, obviously, overconfidence is not gonna help me. Let's see if we can't... nope, he jumped out the way like an absolute legend. I mean, I have to give it to him. Also, he's deflecting my mummy ball. How rude. Petrify's gonna help us here deal with these guys. Also, that down there, what a tragedy. Look at that. Bro, please. Come on. Come on, game. God. Work with me. Nat Legendary, please. I'd like to... We need... Well, we're not gonna be able to insta upgrade this to Legendary, this mummy. The sooner we get this mummy to Legendary, the sooner we can start popping off. Also, Regeneration. At least it's just an Alchemist. But I gotta say, not a fan. Also, I honestly wish we hadn't pushed it down here, but I think it's fine. I think we're still cruising. Also, we are now at max HP. Probably not a good thing. I'd like to be a little low on my HP so I can make the most out of my Priest Legendary. But it might be a little hard to use it for a little bit until we take some damage. Do not deflect my mummy ball. It's rude. Sir, like I said, that guy's just rude through and through. Probably the rudest enemy in all of Skul. Like, everything about him just exudes rudeness. But yeah, this run is all of a sudden quite nice. I'm very happy. Got our nice 20 shield. Honestly, this is the first time I've seen this in a run. I already knew it existed. But, God, that is so powerful. Now I actually have a lot to consider with my 4th Dark ability. Oh, also, look at this. We got some Mercury Hearts. I forgot we even had that, honestly. That's quite nice. So we kind of have her stun locked in Absolute Zero. Almost said Sub-Zero again. I can't stop myself. Get her slowness as well. That's a good thing about the Eye Beam ability, which in my opinion is probably one of the Gargoyle's worst abilities, and I'd like to have pretty much anything else. Though maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. I don't know how others feel about it. I just personally prefer some of the other things that Gargoyle has. At least we got Petrify, though. That's going to come in extreme handy against the Dark Hero. To the point of almost probably giving us a win, you know? Like, without it, we might struggle too much to get the win on this run. There's a lot going right about this run, but there's also a lot that... It leaves a lot to be desired. There's still some stuff that we have yet to... Like, we don't have a lot of damage scaling for one. Not good. Which means maybe we should consider Kingslayer. Kingslayer could be quite nice. Also, we are now getting some of our Priest Legendary going. This is going quite well. Actually, maybe we could take Achievement, actually, if we really want to guarantee... No, because we have Relic. It's pretty much the same thing. Though Achievement is better. But still, that'd be redundant. We don't want to be redundant. I'd like you to die now, if you wouldn't mind, ma'am. This has been going on too long. The second jump in the air, as I'll always like to say, not a good sign. Generally, that means something's wrong. You should have her dead by now, even in hard mode. So we need to find a damage plan and stick to it and make it work. T is gone. R.I.P. to the T. But it fueled me through the first half. Now we're in the second half. We're in the back half here. Things are going a little bit better. Okay, this is definitely worth considering, honestly. It gives me a second life. But I just don't know how I fit it, frankly. We have no artifact. That's probably one of the reasons we're struggling with damage. I might have to take another damage related thing here. Dark ability. Which means probably Mercury Heart goes. Go-Getter is going to be quite nice. We've gotten a lot more item damage scaling since even when we picked up the Go-Getter, so... More than likely, sadly, we're just going to have to break a legendary, I think. I can't fit this. Like, what would I get rid of? It's just, there's too much here. Our items are just kind of, like, done. Like, I don't see where we go from there. Break a legendary. It will even symbolically break the one we wanted. The last present. Still no sign of what we're truly looking for, which is the freeze curse. Alright. Where's stat scaling? I know we have, where is it? Reckless Posture, which is always a solid pick. We also have Electric Field, which could be okay, but it costs too much. More than likely, it's going to be Reckless Posture. Lethal Speed could also be good, but once again, costs too much. I think I'll just take Reckless Posture and scale into that. Only scale 1 into it, and, you know, if we get fortunate enough to see the Freeze Curse on the way out, we'll pick that up. Alright, Mummy, it's your time to at least become unique. And then we can start getting some better weapons. The Mummy weapons with magic attack, I think, is going to be pretty decent. I'm feeling good about Act 4. I think we're at the point now. Also, we got a very powerful ability here with the Mummy Explosion. I don't even remember what it's called. It's called Mummy Bomb. Very creative of the Mummy to call it Mummy Bomb. But I suppose it works, right? Like, that's what it is. It's what it does. It's a Mummy Bomb. And it just throws his head. On the low... I know that Mummy is like a Metal Slug reference, although I've never played Metal Slug. I just know it from people telling me. But like, on the high-low, they should do some little sprite upgrades on Mummy. Like, because I was talking about sprites a couple videos ago, and I didn't even mention that Mummy is like the same the whole way through. I'm just saying, I've never played Metal Slug. I think it's a very loyal Metal Slug reference, but still, like, come on. Give him some visual updates. At least something, you know? Everyone else in the game gets it. Why not him? It could even be that they did it because they were like pressed for time. Who really knows? Except for the Metal Slug fans. You know, but I don't. You can tell me in the comments, but still, like, come on. Come on, right? Come on. Come on. You know? Come on. he could do with a little glow up. My boy here, one of my favorite skulls in the whole game. My second favorite skull, actually, which, you know, we're very happy to be on a mummy run currently. Especially this mummy run. I've been very excited for a long time. I think this is even a run request that I wrote down in my own notepad file. Let me look at that real quick, actually. Haxa. Because I credit myself, I'm that thorough. Yeah, freeze, mummy, sword, glacier breaker, though the sword part is not necessary, per se. Though still good, but I don't think we have sword. We could always buy it, but we'd have to get rid of something important to do that. And I'm not willing to. We're already pressed for damage as it is. I need wisdom, and we certainly 1 gajillion % need Sub-Zero for. It's too powerful with Glacier Breaker, which is the whole point of this build. You know, without Glacier Breaker, what are we even doing? The answer is also, let's deal with this bozo up here. He's getting on my nerves. You are probably one of the most annoying enemies. You're not even hard to deal with. You're just annoying. Like, that's your whole job, is just be obnoxious. And you're successful, so congratulations. But still, you know, come on. You know, you relax, buddy. We're all here to have some fun. Oh, you're not getting out of here. You're not escaping me. I'm sick of letting those enemies go and missing their gold. I'm a min-maxer, okay? It's in my blood. I'm getting your gold, and there's nothing you can do. Alright, I can show a little bit off of what I'm trying to attempt to do here. Also, wow, what a freeze shot. But look at this, okay, priest, stop. You're gonna kill it before I can do anything. Oh, okay, now it's done. So the goal of this build is to get the 7% in-air attack freeze chance with a weapon like this on Mummy. We can't do it super well in here, but the goal is, if an enemy is tall enough, let's say the Dark Hero, you can just jump in the air and get like instantaneous, like 0 cooldown frames of 7% a chance to freeze an enemy, and it can be quite powerful. Also, we killed the dummy accidentally, but it wasn't my fault. Also, oh, never mind, actually. Do I want this, actually? It's a good question. Because we have this Flame Dragon with Sin, which I quite like. Which I actually don't think I want this Ice Flowers to keep. I'll juggle it and get max HP, but I don't actually want it, you know? We're kind of happy with what we got. This, however, I could take. Oh, never mind. No, I can't. I literally just have no room on this build for anything. Always, as usual, regret doing that. I just wanted to see. And yeah, it was a big mistake. Those boxes are terrible. I hope they update them and make them a little more powerful. Get rid of the common chance so late in the run. Like, come on. Like, for real. It's ridiculous. Okay. So the Priest Legendary is still popping off. Were we missing HP coming into this room or something? I could have swore we were full. Thank you, Flame Dragon, as always. You're excellent. Love ya. I'm your stan, you know? So one of the things I do in the Skul community is I stan the Flame Dragon. People don't recognize how powerful it is, and, you know, I gotta be the guy who puts people on the right path. Especially in this hard mode world we find ourselves in, where Orc has lost a lot of its value. It's just not quite as good as it used to be. Also, did we take that? Does the Priest Legendary activate? Oh! Yeah! I forgot that it has the defeating 10 enemies aspect to it. We are still kind of looking for the rejuvenation route. It would be pretty decent to have it, although I don't know how it would fit it on this run. Probably, we could probably get rid of Relic at that point and get rid of the Holy Footsteps here, because that would be a nice little way to pretty much have constant activation on our Priest Legendary, because the Priest Legendary will not be useful against the Dark Hero unless we have a way to consistently heal. And currently we don't have that. So that could be a problem. It could even be a case where I get rid of the Priest Legendary moving into the Dark Hero fight. Depends on how scared I am of the Dark Hero. If we're feeling good at that point in the run, I might just keep it. and see what happens. Also, let's see if we can't pull off the strat here. No. Maybe we need to dupe the iron boots of Bitter Cold. Iron shoes of Bitter Cold, I mean. These are boots, by the way. They look like boots to me. I feel like it's named incorrectly. Like they should get in on that. Fix it. I'm a pedant. I can't, you know, you gotta I gotta nitpick every little aspect of the game. I'm joking, by the way. I actually really dislike when people do stuff like that. But like still, like come on. Fix it. Fix it, Southpaw. This is top priority, okay? You gotta make it iron boots of Bitter Cold. Nothing matters more in the game except for that. The rant over. I really do feel like we need to dupe it to truly get the maximum value out of it. That would probably send this run into the stratosphere, because then we'd have 12% inner attack chance to freeze our enemies. That'd be pretty OP. Okay, that's not what I wanted to see, but... Oh, so I'm stretching. Oh, that felt so fucking good. Oh my god, just a good stretch. Can't really, you can't beat it. Good stretch, soothes the soul. But yeah, this guy's not too awful bad, I don't think. Like I said, Act 4 Adventure kind of lost a lot of its fear factor. I'm way more scared of the Act 3 Adventures in current Skul the Hero Slayer. I'm even more scared of the Act 3 Adventures than I am the Dark Hero. And I am fully serious when I say that. Not that I'm getting overconfident in my hero fights now. Just that Dark Hero is more easy to understand what's going to happen than Act 3 Adventurers. Because Act 3 Adventurers can be any set of them. And you pretty much have to fight... like, you're guaranteed to see pretty much all of... Like, there's only one adventure at that point that you're not fighting. It's just like, ugh. Holy crap. That is not fun. But also, this is just a bit of a tangent side note. Anyone else want to ever see them add more adventures? Is that just me? I think it'd be cool to see more like, archetypes presented in Skul. Because, you know, like, all the adventurers represent, like, you know, classic adventure archetypes. But, like, there's a few, you know, like, what about a paladin? What about a bard? Stuff like that. That'd be cool to see. It'd be a fun little addition. Maybe in DLC. Which I still have all of the hopium in my heart. Not even copium, because I'm very certain, personally, though, obviously, I really want them to do it, so maybe it is a little copium. But I'm still fairly certain eventually we're going to get DLC. I feel like they've put too much work into this game and not made money off of it since putting the work in the game, because they haven't asked for money since release to just move on to something else. So there's a lot of reasons to think that DLC is still a thing they're going to do. Like there's just so many reasons I can't even like get into all of them. But if anyone was wondering if that's a thing that I think is in the future for Skul, I certainly do. It's part of the reason why I love this game so much, because it just has like endless opportunity for growth. And truly, I've mentioned this a bunch of times since 1.7 released. I even said it back in 1.6, but it's more true now than it ever was. Like, Skul went from a game that was fun and cool, and I loved it, obviously. But it had fundamental flaws, and now it's like one of the greatest roguelites of all time. 1.7 pretty much cemented that. In my opinion, obviously. There's a lot of people who probably played Skul back in the day and saw like the flaws it had and kind of like dismissed it because of that. And I hope they come back and return to it and experience it as it is now. Also, we'll break a quint there. Not taking the ring there. I don't think it helps me enough, and it's just too hard to fit on the build. But now we're at Legendary, where we get access to all of Mummy's crazy weapons, and here's the kicker, they're all magic now. So I was thinking, like, when I was making this build, that we're not going to be able to use the super well, at least, to the fullest extent, the weapon aspect of Mummy, but nope. Turns out we can. All we needed was a very lucky sin. Also, watch this. The best weapon, easy, bar none. And why does this have 10 ammo? Like, it's already insane. And like some of the better weapons, such as like the little rocket launcher thing, only has 5 ammo. They gave this Mother Hubbard 10 for some reason. I couldn't tell you why, but I'm very glad they did, because boy, is it fun to use. Skull room, please. I want lots of arachne scaling at the end. It would be very powerful with the magic aspect of Mummy. Also, this is like a common or a unique weapon that you get that's also about as powerful as any legendary weapon you can find. This is one of the better Mummy weapons, and you get it at you know, an earlier rarity, which is really interesting to me. I kind of wish they would give him a little more weapon selection at unique, so he isn't quite as like legendary reliant. But you know, that's a nitpick, and I literally just got done ranting about nitpicking. There we go, beautiful. That's still kind of hard to get used to that doing magic damage, but it's really fun when it does. And like I said, this is like a genuine case where I actually see like valid use case for Sin, and I hadn't been able to think of a run until this one where it would be like good to have Sin. So I'm quite happy we got this build going. Oh, I wouldn't have taken it anyway. We're past the point of needing it, but I didn't even stop to think about it, so that was pretty much a mistake. We'll Quint juggle here, I think. Take that and juggle these Quints. Still sticking with Flame Dragon. I'm addicted to Flame Dragon. What can I say? It's my favorite Quint, I think. Or no, that would be Dwarf. But Flame Dragon's a very close second. Like very, very good, very useful. And the reason I like it so much is because no one knows how good it actually is. So it's like our little things, our little secret here on this channel. That Flame Dragon is secretly one of the GOAT Quints. You know, like we got our little memes here on the Haxa channel, and one of them is our undying devotion to Flame Dragon. We do need money, so I guess I'll take this. It seems like we've low rolled our doors, which I'm not even upset about. I actually think that's perfectly fine. I can't think of any items I want left. Like, we've been done with our item build since, like, Act 3. So, like, we're fine. Skull rooms, obviously, I'd like to get more of those on the way out. But, it's not super necessary. Because it's not like we're going to get a max arachne scale regardless. Sadly, no skull room here. Like, money is just pretty much good for, healing in the shop in Act 5, I think. I think that's really the main use case I have for it. Let me buy. What weapon do we have? Oh, we have the rocket launcher. Quite good. Like I said, it's an example of a rare mummy weapon that's really, really useful. I'd like to not take damage, please. Though we can always heal it off, I guess. It's not the end of the world. How's the shotgun with Magic Mummy? We haven't gotten to use that yet. That's a weapon I think they could stand to put in the rare mummy weapon pile. And it would like help the mummy a lot, but not be like so overwhelmingly powerful that it breaks like unique mummy. I think I said rare mummy, but you guys know what I meant. It'd be quite good. Also, we'll take this. This when 1.4 came out, they added like a bajillion weapons to the mummy that he didn't have before. This is like pretty much before 1.4. This was like the only good legendary weapon, except for Flamethrower, that mummy had access to. 1.4 was very kind to the mummy. Turned it from a really good skull, but not top tier, into easy top tier skull. Also, there is a Dark Elite up here. So we accidentally summoned the unnecessary summon in this room. You do not have to summon that guy. If you play your cards right, you can sneak past him. Not that it's super useful or anything, but it's nice. It's a nice little thing you can do, you know? I'm always going about fight skips. They took a lot of them out of the game, sadly. Probably my fault. My B, guys. I didn't mean to do that. They probably watched the video. And, or they could have just changed spawns for hard mode. Maybe I'm giving myself too much credit. But either way, a lot of them are gone. It's sad. It's a sad day. Speedrunners are crying everywhere. Also, sadly, we did take a lot of damage in that room. Hopefully, we're able to recover it with Relic. A decent amount. That's fine. I feel pretty confident about this fight. 642 damage percent when we get our dashes going isn't too bad either. Sadly, we cannot get on top of this with on top of this roof here, this like little glitchy segment up here with this gargoyle build. If we had the 2 abilities that launch me upwards, we could, but not today. So, RIP to that. We'll do it another day. How do I think this is gonna go? I'm nervous. Since we don't have a life, that's always nerve-wracking when you get to this stage, but I think it'll be fine. I guess the only thing to do is go in. Stop stalling, Haxa. Go in there. And I will. All right. 273, not half bad. This phase 1's going to be rough because we do not have a way to freeze these pedestals. So, like, we're on our own in that regard. Hopefully it doesn't get too awful bad. Also, lucky for me that the shield spawned over there. Wait, she's already doing that? Oh, we're kind of like destroying these, huh? I don't know how that happened. why are we dealing so much damage? Not that I'm complaining, I'm just confused. Oh, hey! This used to be so OP in this fight. It's still really good, though. But it doesn't do quite as much as it used to do thanks to these shields. Just dodge there. Also, we'll do some mummy ball action over here. The weapon mummy is not the only valid mummy. Like, we're literally playing both weapon and magic mummy, which is pretty interesting. Not generally something you do. Give me the healing, please. Now we're going to, hopefully, obliterate this pedestal quickly. Though, it's not cooperating. Help me, Flame Dragon, please. We need Kingslayer, by the way. I'm probably going to, maybe get rid of the Reckless Posture here at the end and get Kingslayer. Because the Reckless Posture isn't doing that much for me. We're not doing enough damage, I don't think, to not reliably need Kingslayer. Can we get out of this fight? The phase 1 at the minimum? This is my chance. I'm taking it. Just recklessly slap it. That's why we need Kingslayer, by the way. That took forever, which means that this is also going to take forever. Let's see if we can't freeze Joan here, though. Sadly not. There's a glitch you can do there if you freeze her before she teleports up, and she doesn't summon these orbs. It's very useful. I haven't gotten to do it in a long time. I imagine it's excellent in hard mode. Also, I cannot see. Flame Dragon, kind of screwing me there. You know, I'm always praising him, but that on the low, not helpful. Very hyper-specific in this Joan fight. Kind of screw you over a little bit. Also, there's a very nasty pattern of the burning platforms. She's kind of taking up the whole thing. So facing the wrong way, unfortunately. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Thankfully, the middle here is not screwed up this time, so it's fine. Also, she's going to laser beam. Whenever she teleports over there, be ready for it. That's probably what she's going to do. Just Joan advice for y'all if you're struggling with Joan. As random as she is, she still is predictable to an extent, so. Also, we could petrify here, potentially. Let's petrify now. Make the use of the iframes. Also, I-beam her to slow her down. That is an obnoxious set of things once again. We're not getting OP weapons here. It's very unfortunate. I'd like to get something that just makes this fight completely simplified. Alright, she's being annoying once again. Petrify could come in handy here. We haven't even seen her ult yet. This is going so freaking slow. Also, I cannot see... Oh, no. Okay, that was very unfortunate timing there with my attack animation. We are taking a lot here. I'm actually extremely nervous for this Dark Hero. Which means we're probably not going to scale into Arachne skill cooldown. We're probably going to scale into HP and get the healing off of that. Which means, sadly, our mummy here is not going to be ultimate power. But it's going to be still good. So I guess I can't be too upset. But, you know, I was hoping we'd be able to scale into our skill cooldown. Would have been very powerful. So let's put this Flame Dragon up here where it'll be able to hit literally everything. You can barely see Joan. Flame Dragon on the low has been kind of a menace this fight. Still doing good stuff, but the level of screen clutter that he adds is not to be underestimated. Get this. Alright, she's almost dead. Could have gone better, but we got her. So that's about all you can hope for, is not dying. But I'm very nervous about the Dark Hero. Like, extremely, extremely nervous. Still, okay, no, there is a Quint here. Is there anything else that's interesting? We do have the Archbishop Scriptures. We could take that over... how much money do I have? 5K? We could take that over this. Would that be good? Or we could just take... we could get rid of the Cleric's Chosen Bible, actually. The Execute's kind of nice. Where's my other Execute? This? Can't believe I literally just said that sentence. 30% HP or below will not matter with Kingslayer, though. So I guess... Well, I might do that, actually. We could also take max HP from a Quint. Grab this real quick. I think I'll do this, though. Gives me even more money for the last shop. Fine by me. We still have Relic. So we're going to be healing on the way to the Dark Hero anyways. Maybe we don't have to scale into that Arachna stat. Maybe once, and then we'll scale the rest into skill cooldown. Though max HP could save me also. Sell this. Shyness. Sadly, we did not see the freeze curse, man. It's so... you never see what you want, do you? What would I take here? I had something in mind, but I can't remember what it was. Kingslayer. Oh yeah, Kingslayer. What am I talking about? That's obvious. Sell this, buy this. Now we have a little less money, but that's fine. I think our odds are okay here. The only thing that matters to me is getting to full. Yeah, actually, I'm going to full scale into this, I think. Max HP is always good. And, like, I'm just thinking, what if we get that 1% heal or whatever, and it, like, makes you take 1 damage for a room? That would be awful. That would kill the run on the spot, so it's better to just be safe than sorry. We're not using our abilities enough to super need Arachna scaling. And the unfortunate loss of our life in Act 2 just meant, like, this run... Or, no, it was against Yiggy, even worse. So this run was, like, struggling from the beginning. Life is a struggle. But we'll make the most of it. We can even potentially Quint juggle in this room. We do still have Relic. Oh, we could take this to the first hero, though. What's the Quint? Oh, can I do this? Okay, first things first, I'll buy this. And I think I can also buy this. Yes, perfect. All right, a really good last shop, actually. Here's my kit. It's questionable. There's a lot of good here, but our damage percent overall is quite low. How is it this low right now? Is that because I don't have the... No, we had Holy Footsteps. We didn't have, I guess, our what's it called? Wisdom 4 up, maybe? This run feels like it's just a struggle the whole time. And I don't like it. I wish it just, like, this was supposed to be good vibes. It was supposed to be easy, cruising with the Mummy. The Mummy Glacier Breaker run I wanted so badly. But we just didn't get there with stat scaling. I'm talking about it in a post-mortem sense. When we still have not died, the run could still win. I just have to play well. Like, I can't, You're not taking any of my HP, sir. Not today. That is not the weapon I want to take. Let's grab this. We'll probably insta-spam these as soon as we get into this fight. I definitely want to lead with the Mummy here. We're going to be using the iframes on our gargoyle swap, I think, quite a bit here. Also, look at the time here. This is a very long run. Anyways, look at him in there. He's very confident, very cocky. And he should be, because I'm actually pretty scared here. So it's time to go in and see how this goes. But don't hold your breath. This could easily be a loss. But at least we got here, right? There was times where we didn't even think we were going to get here. And we did. So that's my copium, like, W for this run. So, well, enough stalling. Let's go. Sir, go easy on me, okay? I've had it rough. This has been a rough one. You gotta take pity on me and, you know, at least go slightly easier on me than normal, you know? Pops, though I guess you're not technically my real dad. You're from the Nega universe. You're Nega Pops. But also, it's like he knows I'm his boy, regardless, so. We're doing decent damage, I suppose. I really should be doing my best to maintain holy footsteps. Get some I-beam action going. Okay, thank you, Glacier Breaker. Offer me one of the OP weapons if you wouldn't mind. Oh, come on. How'd that hit me? Bro, that's whack. Trap him in this. He's doing that. Okay, that's good for me. Trying to jump as much as possible to get as many Glacier Breaker procs as possible. Or, I mean, Iron Boots of Bitter Cold procs, I should say. I want to be out as my mummy. Grab that. Just trying to keep my distance, honestly. Though the longer I stay in this fight, the worse it is for me. And that's kind of a general rule I tell people in Skul is like, the longer you're fighting an enemy, the more time they have to screw you over. And that remains true against this guy too. Like, even though he's not the dark hero, he's still worthy of being scared of. He has so much HP. That's most of why he's so scary. Okay, that's fine. Let's actually just make use of our iframes here and guarantee that we don't get hit. Slowness, quite useful. Let's do that there. Respect him. Don't be an idiot. Okay, he's shooting the beam at me. Also, this is about the time where he starts grabbing, so I'm going to respect that as well. Look at that freeze. Did you see that? We like froze his after image. What the? My boy, my homie. You okay? Okay. I should not say anything. Let's not jinx it. Actually, this is going horribly. How about I'll counter jinx it? This is one of the worst first hero fights of all time. But I'm playing quite well. The freeze is helping. I'm not gonna lie. Freeze is giving me a lot of cushion. Okay, that was the wrong facing I-beam. Shit like that's gonna get me. Just respect him. Keep my distance. Watch out for like his insta teleports too. That's a thing where the first hero can get me. Okay, we got him in an I-beam or Archbishop Scriptures, which means more damage. Also, ow. That's the kind of shit I want to avoid. Hit him with the I-beam from across the... just absolutely as far away as possible. He's probably about to jump in the air soon. Also, I wish he'd stop doing that. I'm not going to lie. After image once again frozen. That's pretty funny. Once again, I mentioned this in my last video, I think. I don't think it matters which side you stand on him anymore. Actually, no, it does for this attack, but not for this build in particular, because we have the gargoyles iframes. Oh man, we don't have mutant. That's rough. Thanks to Kingslayer, we're almost done here, leaving with a little less HP than I would have liked because we took some stupid damage there. And we're not out of the fight yet, so I should shut the fuck up. Get hit by my mummy bomb. Or mummy ball. That mummy bomb's the other ability. Though they're both kind of mummy. Oh, come on. Okay, good. I didn't get hit though. I didn't get hit by the wall there, which means it actually didn't do the damage that it was meant to do. We have a flamethrower for when the Dark Hero fight starts. If we actually maintain it. Hit him with the Flame Dragon so we can get the hell out of here. No! Also, he threw me into a weapon. That's honestly the worst thing about what he just did there. This is so freaking long of a fight, bro. Can I just leave? Bro, please let me out. Oh, he's gonna die here. Oh my gosh. Alright, that does not bode well for this. Alright, sir. I'm ready to lose. I've resigned to it. We'll try. Also, I shouldn't have used my iframes there. I'm just going to respect them. I think that's what needs to happen here. That is not respecting him. What's he doing? This. Just, like, I'm not necessarily in a rush is what I should be, the attitude I should be taking here. Oh! Okay. We've barely done any damage to him. Oh my god, this is not good. I think he, I thought this is where he did a slash attack afterwards, but apparently not. Okay, we slownessed him, which I'm not even certain is a good thing. Hit him with this. This will do some damage. He keeps doing this, bro. Can I have a break? Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, this is not good, guys. I don't think we're winning this. I'm going to be very honest with you. Didn't catch him in that either. I think we caught him there at the end, but doesn't matter. Yeah, this Glacier Breaker run just didn't get there with the damage, and that is like a death sentence for any kind of status run. Okay, now we know what he's doing. See if we can't hit him with this. He's going to do the slash. Yes, that's one where I know he does it. Also, missed with our thing. I honestly can't really... I don't have, like, the fortune to time that, I don't think. Like, we're just not at a point where that's, like, a thing that I can really reliably do. We're just going to die soon anyways. We've barely dealt any damage. This is so bad. I spread my strategies very thin here. I think that's just ultimately how this run didn't quite get there. I'd like to at least get to phase 2. Okay, he's doing this again. He's gonna do this. Phase 2, please. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Oh boy. Well, alright, I'll cut the music off and we'll do a post-mortem of why we lost. So, one moment. Alright, so, classic mistake of, for one, spreading my strategies thin, but also, at some point, I should have ditched the relic stuff. I think that's really what went wrong here, because, we had no damage. If those 2 item slots that were the relic slots had been dedicated to, say, artifact, that would have probably ended up a lot better for me. So, that was a mistake for sure. So don't make the same mistake I did there. Also, the mummy strategy is inconsistent. I feel like if we had doubled up our frost boots, iron boots, I mean, or iron shoes. Oh, it's it. I don't know why that's throwing me off, but it is. If we had doubled up on that, I think it would be consistent, but otherwise 7% is not enough. So RIP to that. Not good enough, and unless you get very lucky. So sad there, but yeah. Frostgo maybe would have made a difference, but even then, it's just like the route I took was not good. A relic run would have been a good route. A sub-zero run or absolute zero run would have been a good route, but a relic sub-zero, why do I always do that? Absolute zero route is not a good route. That is a losing strategy. So that's what went wrong here. Not that I'm super upset about it. This save file is gone as of probably tomorrow, probably tonight even. They'll probably release it at like around 11 my time. So yeah, You know, it is what it is. We tried. I screwed up, messed up the strategies. My bad. You know, we all make mistakes, but 18 deaths on this save file, I'm not super upset about that. Especially the majority of my deaths were in Mirror 9. So I think we did a good job overall with this beta. And, you know, I feel good about it. And we also learned the Dark Hero. Like, we do know how to fight him. Although that was not a good showing, but that's, you know, it happens. Just overall, the beta was very fun, and official release is going to be even more fun. I'm hoping for you console players, you guys get it soon. It usually takes a little bit, but probably I don't know, I shouldn't give a date. It's not like I know. They like here's the thing about console players. I feel especially bad for y'all because y'all gotta wait, and then your console version is like so insanely buggy. It's ridiculous. Like every time I see people post console gameplay, I'm like, bro, how do y'all do this? Like it's nuts how many bugs there are. But yeah, I think that's really all I have to say. Unfortunate, but we'll take the loss. It was still fun. We at least got to the Dark Hero. There were times in the run where I didn't even think that was gonna happen. You know, like I thought the run was gonna be dead in Act 3, and then I'd have to do another recording, and it didn't. So thank God for that. I'm out of here, baby. Skadoosh. I'm leaving out the door. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye.